Time now for a sports update on a podcast. Lionel Messi nears a multi-year extension with Inter Miami. Hey, Messi, do it in the MLS Cup playoffs. Does soccer season ever end, by the way? It's like they get knocked out of these things and they're still playing.
Very opinionated update.
Unbelievable. Rapper Cardi B announces she and Patriots wide receiver Stefon Diggs are expecting a child. Congratulations. And finally, the shortest commercial flight in the world lasts only 57 seconds. It operates between the islands of Westray and Papa Westray in Scotland, covering a distance of just 1.7 miles. Patino Airways. How about that? Diggs and Cardi B?
I was going to say, I thought they'd broken up.
Yeah.
I thought.
So did I. Yes.
Taylor, help me out here, because I'm about to say something crazy. It's going to sound crazy if it's not true, okay? I thought they'd broken up, and that Stefon Diggs said that her BBL smells terrible. Did I hear that right, or did I hear that wrong? Because there's no getting back together after that. Yeah. There's no getting back together if you tell your girlfriend that her butt enhancement smells awful.
Right.
So I am the Patriots correspondent here, but I think me and Izzy are on different timelines because that never crossed my desk.
Okay. All right. I'm going to have to look this up.
What crosses your desk and what crosses Izzy's desk are two very different things. Okay?
And believe me, you dress up as Cardi B for Halloween one time and everybody sends you Cardi B shit.
Algorithms.
What?
So it just took a quick Google, and there's no truth to a viral social media rumor claiming Stefon Diggs broke up with Cardi B over the smell of her BBL.
Whoa. Is there no proof that's why they broke up? Or is there no proof that it was said? Okay? Because I swear to God, I saw a video. Now, again, AI. Shit can happen. Don't know. But I'm telling you, it was a whole conversation. But we can move on from that as long as whoever did Grok confirm this for us? Is it Google? Whoever confirmed
it's AI overview.
Not true. They're having a baby, so it must not be true. That's all I'm saying.
If AI says so, I mean.
I did not think that Stugotz was going to start here because we had so many other things to talk about.
It was in the update. I mean, what can I do? NFL Week 3. Thank you to Christopher Mad Dog Russo for joining us earlier. I love that he used the platform on First Take to get himself tickets because no one listens to Sirius XM radio, according to Chris. I mean,
wow.
Yes.
I'm pretty sure I pay for Sirius XM, even if I don't listen to it. I switched cars 3 cars ago. I still think whoever bought that car of mine probably still has Sirius XM on their radio. You're welcome.
When you get into a rental car, you're hoping that it's not a trial, right? You want them to have Sirius XM. I always get the trial cars, though.
It used to be all the time. Used to be like a 50-50 proposition, whether I'd get that. Now it's like, they got smart. Now everything is reset right when you turn it in.
See, I'm one of the lucky ones. I got for Christmas when I was 16 a lifetime subscription for $400, and they went to court and everything because SiriusXM said, no. That wasn't a lifetime. It was a lifetime for the actual radio, not like when you need a new radio, then you got to buy a new subscription. And it went all the way to court, and it turned out, nope, I have it for life.
Wow.
Congratulations. I actually saw something similar to this. It's a little bit of a tangent, so you're going to have to stick with me here.
All right.
A prisoner was sentenced to a lifetime sentence, and he died in prison, but they resuscitated him. And he is saying that because he died and they brought him back to life. That was his lifetime sentence.
Yes.
And they brought it to a judge, and the judge was like, no.
Oh, that's a terrible judge. What a terrible job by that judge. I mean,
scientific.
And what a great defense. I mean,
if the doctor said you died, you died. Right. Now, I will say you need a new name, a new history, new
come back as an infant.
You need all that. You need everything brand new, but it's a new life. It's a witness protection. Same shit.
Yes.
I'm with you. I think that guy should have been out of jail.
A terrible job by the judge. I mean, the judge should lose his license. Do you get a license when you're a judge? How does that work? What is
it? A lifetime license?
I think so. Yeah.
$400
like Trump with his lifetime free McDonald's card. Uses it every chance he gets.
I am very excited, Izzy.
Why?
Taylor told me this morning, and Mikey, we have a board of topics. Other shows have done wheels of topics. We're going to do a board of topics. It should be topics we're bored of.
I was going to say, yeah. The wheel maybe sounds more enticing than bored, but hey.
Yeah. So Mikey A is going to tell us what is on today's board of topics. Again, thanks to Chris Russo. Chris Sims will join us on God Bless Football today to get us ready for Week 3, Dolphins and Bills tonight. Yeah, yes. Your boy, Izzy. That's your boy. Yeah. So Mikey A is going to tell us the topics that are on our board of topics for today, and then we're going to do it like I believe we're doing it press your luck style. So I'm very excited for this. All right.
What was the host of Press Your Luck? Peter something, right? Peter.
Yeah, the original host
starts with a T-O. I want to say. Wow. See, now I got to get this guy's name because it was such.
Hold on.
All right. Press Your Luck host. Peter.
Host. Press Your Luck.
Oh my God!
faster?
Listening to
Tom or Ken?
Peter Tamarkin. I always remember thinking
Tamarkin, tomato.
Four first names: Peter, Tom, Mark, and Ken, all in his name. There's no way that's his regular name. His name is Peter, Tom, Tom, A-R-K, so M-A-R-K, to Mark, K-E-N, Ken. He's got them all.
Mind-blowing.
Do you think that maybe they wanted to hire somebody and they just said hire Peter, Tom, or Ken?
He's like, I'm all of them. You got them all in one.
Found the guy who had all the names.
Yep.
His last name was like Schilling or something. But now he's like, no, I've got the perfect name.
All right, so Mikey, tell us what's on our board of topics.
No, Mike's not on the name. It's Peter, Mark, Tom, and Ken.
All right. I'm going to just read them. I'm not going to go into detail about what they are. We'll save that for the Press Your Luck. I have NFL Week 3.
Okay.
The Knicks, Bills, Dolphins, Doctors, college football, Mount Rushmore, baseball, Tom Brady, and Jimmy Kimmel.
Oh, Jesus. Can we combine Dolphins Bills with NFL Week 3, please? Because I don't think Dolphins Bills deserves its own conversation.
I feel like the Thursday night.
None of these deserve their own conversation
of the week, you know?
I don't know. I'm intrigued by the Knicks, but go ahead and hit the board.
Oh, man.
Izzy, you're going to have to tell us where it lands on.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't want Kimmel. All right,
so well, hold on. We got to press a button. Again, it is Stugotz and Company. We are brought to you by, we're working the game out here. It is brought to you by FanDuel and the FanDuel Sportsbook. So, Izzy, is that it? You just say, Mikey, hit the board?
No, I think we need a button. We definitely need a button. We need a button to stop it and to start it. So I'll hit the button to start it. Okay. Stu, you hit the button to stop it. And then I'll read what's on the board. Are you ready?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, and hit it.
No Kimmel, 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 no Kimmel.
Stop!
Oh, very lucky, Stu. It did not land on Kimmel. If it did land on Kimmel, you'd hear this really devious laughter and a bunch of music. But it did not land on Kimmel. It landed on, unfortunately, Dolphins Bills, which I was hoping to move on to Week 3 of the NFL.
Relieved, yeah.
It's tonight, Dolphins Bills. It's coming off a short week. It's an 0-2 Dolphins team, and it's a quarterback in Tua Tagovailoa that openly says, I am nowhere near as good as that other quarterback in Buffalo. Why are we talking about this?
So funny. So great that he said that. Where would I have to set the line? What is the FanDuel line on tonight's game? Where would I have to set the line for the Dolphins?
For
where
me?
you would feel comfortable taking the Dolphins, Izzy?
Ooh, taking the Dolphins. That's a good 14.5. Like, I don't think that they're staying within.
I would say higher. Yeah.
I think at 14.5, I think the Dolphins could be losing, what's that? 35-14, throw in a cheap touchdown at the end.
Backdoor.
Lose by 14. Yeah. Little backdoor victory there. What's up, Taylor?
So the line is 11.5. The Dolphins are plus 610 on the money line. The Bills are minus 900 on the money line.
Wow. Plus 610 is not bad value. I got to be honest.
A little sprinkle. A
little sprinkle on FanDuel because you're going up to Buffalo and you're not getting the cold weather. You're getting decent weather. I mean, and the Dolphins really need the game at Buffalo.
You got to knock Josh Allen out of the game is your only hope. But there's hope.
Right.
If this game were on Sunday, I'd be like, no way. But the fact that it's Thursday, weird things happen on Thursday. Guys are just not ready yet.
Right.
A little sprinkle on the Dolphins.
Well, so the little sprinkle, if you win, that just replenishes your account, right, for later. That's not like you're trying to win a whole lot, right?
Yeah, I go heavy on the Bills and just a little like heavy Bills minus 11.5. And a little sprinkle in the Dolphins money line just in case.
The problem I have with saying that Thursday night football, anything could happen, it's the Bills. Yeah. If there's literally no game plan, they're the team to beat because they play backyard football. They play sandlot football. They just draw shit up in the dirt and let just Josh Allen sit back there and find an open receiver. That's the best part about playing on Thursday night is if you know you can't stick to the script as planned, you got the best off-script dude in the league in Josh Allen. So there's no and conversely, the worst in the league in Tua Tagovailoa. If he's not reading letter for letter off of that script, it's a disaster. He is not the king of improv. He's got to have everything written out for him.
It really is amazing. When the play breaks down, that's when Josh Allen is at his best. And when the play breaks down for Tua, it's when he's at his worst.
I mean, it's been a phenomenon this season. He's been drifting to his left, which is his strong side, looking, cannot find anything, nor can he find a running lane. How is that possible?
I don't know.
How's that possible? You don't find anything when you're on the loose out of the pocket.
Tua saying that he can't do half of what Josh Allen could do. I do agree with it. I also think Tua's being a little generous there, saying that he can't do half of what Tua's doing or half of what Josh Allen's doing. But if you're a Dolphins fan and you just gave your quarterback a 4-year, $212 million extension, if you're Tua, you have to have a little self-awareness there to be like, hey, even if I really believe that I'm not even half the player Josh Allen is, who just won the MVP, you can't say it before you're playing.
You can't say it.
What about Tua makes people think that this is his public image, that he is the humble, always just say good things about the other team? No, he's just say whatever he feels. There's never you never feel like there's a whole lot of thought behind what Tua is saying. He just says what he thinks a quarterback is supposed to say. This one, I feel like he just said what a fan of a team is supposed to say. Like,
yeah,
he
but
didn't
fans of the team can say it. To Taylor's point, the guy you just signed to that kind of money shouldn't be the one to say that.
No, and I'm 100%
I can't do half
with
the
that.
things. And Taylor's right. He can't do. There's nothing he can do that Josh Allen can do. I mean,
he could get hit in the head better.
Right.
And if he's practiced it better, maybe now he can fall down better than Josh Allen. But he certainly can't slide better than Josh. Certainly can't. Why was this? Can we get another topic, please? Can we hit the board?
Sure. Hit the button. Well, you have to hit the button.
Yes. Please. There we go.
No Kimmel, 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 no Kimmel.
Ooh, so close. Kimmel was right next to it. It landed on Knicks.
Oh,
New York Knicks in October, or I'm sorry, September for some reason.
Listen, the NBA season's right around the corner.
Okay.
Yeah.
I thought Christmas was the NBA season, was when the NBA season started. Can I throw this out there real quick before we get to the Knicks? Okay, I just food for thought. All right, if anybody's hungry this afternoon.
The board landed on the Knicks, but anyway.
I know. But Pablo Torre, Knicks fan, noted Knicks fan, right? Did this whole thing with Kawhi. Right?
He's not a Knicks fan. He gave up on them.
He's a noted fan.
Let's call it noted NBA hater because he's trying to bring down this league that I love so much.
Right.
First of all, I feel like he's got Mark Cuban on the payroll because every time Mark Cuban says something, hey, Pablo doesn't have it, Pablo's like, yes, I do. And it's just setting up for more episodes.
Put it on the poll. Is Mark Cuban on Pablo's payroll?
But here's my thing, right?
That better be on there, Taylor.
When the previous owner,
voting yes.
When the previous owner of the LA Clippers, Donald Sterling, was voted out, everybody came to say, hey, get that guy out of here. Everybody came to criticize him. It was easy work, right? Who's out here criticizing Steve Ballmer on this? I don't see any other owner saying, that's right, cardinal sin. That dude needs to pay. That organization needs. And if anything, you're just getting people like, I don't think he has proof. Let's see the proof. Is it because every team out there has these little shadow companies that are just paying their people around backdoor deals? And the only reason this one is out there is because this particular company filed for bankruptcy, making their stuff public. So now everybody else, if it's like glass houses, if they start yelling, they're going to be like, oh, what did you pay such and such with all these sponsorship? I'm just saying, if they're not loud and complaining about this, there's probably other stuff happening in the, in the shadows.
Right. But if you're loud about this,
I don't want to bring this leak down.
If you're loud about this, then, next thing you know, you find Pablo snooping around your organization. Yeah. You're actually better off supporting Pablo than you are Steve Ballmer. I mean,
well, I think the moral of the story is, if you're going to circumvent the salary cap with backdoor deals, do it with a company that's not going to go bankrupt. That's it. Yeah. That's it. That way everything stays secret.
But Izzy, you wouldn't be surprised. I mean, these are billionaires, right? If they're all trying to find financial and competitive edges to help their teams be better.
Here's where I wouldn't be surprised. Of course, I wouldn't be surprised by that. I also wouldn't be surprised if throughout this year, you see a bunch of random commercials from I don't know, LaMelo Ball doing a commercial for some product you'd never heard of because, now we actually have to stay true to these deals. It can't be some sort of backdoor deal. I'm sorry, this isn't the Knicks topic at all.
Speaking of staying true to the deal.
Like a whammy.
Right, yes.
This feels less food for thought and more of a 5-course meal.
It's a little bit of a buffet.
No, you guys are right. We apologize. Izzy and I were onto something there.
It was kind of like
apologize for having a conversation.
Put it on the board next time.
Sorry, you're right.
Put it on the board next time.
I will say this, and I'll try to bring it back to the Knicks for Taylor here. I will start taking this story seriously and going after Pablo Torre the second he steps over the Jalen Brunson line. That is it. Listen, if Brunson leaves New York and has to go back to Dallas, all right, that's where I have issues. Stop right there. Whatever story you're working on, when you reach the Brunson line, Pablo, stop. Anyway, Taylor, Knicks.
So this report came from Ian Begley. There is strong support within the Knicks organization to retire Carmelo Anthony's number.
Why?
All right. Quick.
It's a great question.
Oh, why would you? Seriously.
What number did Carmelo wear for the Knicks?
I have no idea.
Thank you.
Yep.
Mikey?
Come on.
11.
Oh, come on.
24.
Now, Stu, what number do you naturally associate with Carmelo Anthony? Is it different?
0, as in rings.
As in zero numbers. So for me, it's 15, right? Okay. He wore 15 when he was a Nugget. Unless I'm wrong, right? He did wear 15.
He wore 15.
Yeah. And so 15 was already retired with the Knicks, was it not? It was, hang on. I think it was, what was the two guards? Not Walt Clyde Frazier, but the other one. Earl the Pearl Monroe.
Earl the Pearl,
15.
number 15. So that jersey is retired, as it should be. Right.
And Carmelo had to wear number 7. Real quick, the list of retired numbers from the Knicks, it's only 8 of them. It's Walt Frazier, Dick Barnett, Earl Monroe, Willis Reed, Dave DeBusschere, Bill Bradley, Patrick Ewing, and Red Holtzman. I'm not so angry about this. Taylor, why are you angry?
Oh, he's number 7. Another number 7. He played 7 seasons with the Knicks. He won 1 playoff series.
Yep.
In 7 seasons. Mm-hmm. They were a lottery team his last 4 seasons in New York. Mm-hmm. Their all-time record with Carmelo Anthony, 196 and 216.
Yep.
I want to preface it by saying I love Carmelo Anthony. Love him as a Knick. But if we retire Carmelo Anthony's number, why stop there? Let's just become the New York Yankees. Let's retire Allen Houston's 20, Spreewell's 8, David Lee's 42, right. Nate Robinson's 4.
You just did not drop David Lee in there.
If you played for the Knicks and you made an all-star team, let's just retire their number.
I'm with you on the idea of you're going to have to add more current players to that list. But if you think of the current, like when you think of the iterations of the Knicks, like all the Knicks teams, you say the Carmelo Anthony Knicks. You don't say the Amari Stoudemire Knicks. You don't.
No, I said Amari Stoudemire Knicks for the first 2 months of Amari's first season. I mean, he was the MVP for the first 2 months.
Yes. And
he is more. Put it on the poll, Taylor. Is Amari Stoudemire more deserving of having his jersey retired by the Knicks than Carmelo Anthony? I think
You could also argue Carmelo doesn't come there if Amari doesn't come there.
Well, no. And here's the other thing you could argue because it's a fact. Carmelo forced the Knicks to trade their entire roster to get Carmelo when he could have just waited till the offseason and signed as a free agent. I mean,
so everybody who is supporting Carmelo,
no. Sorry, that was
Everybody,
bad.
everybody who's supporting Carmelo Anthony getting his jersey retired, their argument is that the Knicks never put a good enough roster around him. The reason they never put a good enough roster around
He
him
took up all the money.
they had to gut the roster for him because he held the team hostage, saying, "Hey, if you guys don't trade Gallinari and Wilson Chandler and Mozgov for me, I'll just go to Brooklyn. I'll be perfectly fine with that new owner in Brooklyn."
Taylor, are there other Knicks that you say need to definitely get in there before him? Not saying your list of like, oh, also, but 1,000% before him. Like I would argue Allen Houston before Carmelo Anthony.
Right.
Now, here's another one I don't really know about, and I don't think he was on this list that I just said, right? Is Bernard King?
Bernard King's number is not retired at Madison Square Garden. That's a travesty. I mean, seriously.
No.
It's not?
Let me see. Because he was Carmelo before Carmelo, but he wasn't with the Knicks long enough.
You cannot retire Carmelo Anthony's number before you retire. If you're going to retire it, fine. Not my decision. I don't have to agree with it. Mm-hmm. But you cannot do that before you retire Bernard King's number. You just can't do it.
Can you guess how many seasons Bernard King played with the Knicks, though?
12, 13, 14, something like that?
You got one of those numbers is right. 4. The 4 and 14 was right. He
what?
Played 4. He started 2 seasons with the Nets, 1 with Utah, 2 with Golden State, 4 with the Knicks, and then 4 with the Bullets, and then wrapped it back up with the Nets again, because that made sense.
Taylor, put it on the poll. Did Bernard King's 4 years with the Knicks feel like 40 years with the Knicks?
Now, his best seasons, 2 best seasons, were 2 All-NBA seasons with the Knicks. He led the league in scoring, 32.9, which I think is higher than anything Carmelo did. And then he was second in the MVP voting the season before that, the 83-84. I would argue that for short stint is probably a better short stint than Carmelo's was. And the playoff runs actually made it past the first round both of those years.
Right. I love a short stint Hall of Fame or something like that. I do. You're so right about the short stint. It's so good.
Retire it for a short amount of time.
Right.
You can call it the
amount of time he was there. Yes.
Yeah.
You can call it the Confederate Hall of Fame because that Confederacy only lasted 5 years. I don't think people know that. Sorry.
They could retire. They could retire Carmelo Anthony's 7. But they could keep reissuing it, like Gino Torretta at Miami. I'll allow that.
Yeah, but I like where Mikey A is going for a short period of time. Like if they retired Stoudemire's jersey for the first 2 months of the season, I'd be good with that. That'd be funny. Yes.
If you freeze the moment in time and say, hey, where are you on the MVP race? If you are number 1 at any given time, boom, retired jersey. So Elton Brand would have his jersey retired for those 2 months or that 1 month and a half where the Clippers were just on fire to start the season.
I think of short stints.
I have a nominee for the short stint Hall of Fame.
What do you got?
Brandon Roy.
Ooh. Wow. That's a great one. I mean, we might name it after him instead of the Confederacy. You guys got my Confederacy joke, right? Because of the flags, our history. Yeah. Sorry.
5, whatever.
5 years. Right. 5 years. Nobody knows that.
We got it.
So the short stint Hall of Fame is...
So Brandon Roy was drafted by Portland, though. You're saying he was a good player, career ended, cut short by injury.
Doesn't matter where the short stint was. It's a short stint. And if you expand that, I think that's the key, right? If you extend that short stint to the rest of their career, clear Hall of Famers.
Right.
But if it's just in that short stint, can't give them the actual Hall of Fame. Got to give him the SS Hall of Fame.
I love that.
I love a short stint Hall of Fame.
Yeah, SS Hall of Fame. I mean, yes. God.
First ballot.
You made my day. That and the board not landing on Kimmel. Go ahead, Taylor.
First ballot, Jeremy Lin. 1,000%.
Oh, easily.
Yes. How short is
you should have naming rights. I mean,
because his lasted, well, I guess Amari Stoudemire's lasted less than a season, right? So what is it? I mean, a month?
Well, no, I think it lasted a season. It was just the first month or two that were really good.
It lasted till he got to Miami and played against Dwayne Wade and LeBron James. It was over like that.
Wait, guys, who would be Mikey A and Taylor are Yankee fans? The Yankees have had plenty of short stint guys. Is there a like a pitcher or someone? Izzy, I would ask you the same on the Heat. The Heat had some short stint guys. Like you can
well, I mean LeBron James, king of the short stinters.
He might be. LeBron might be in several short stint Hall of Fames. No?
I mean, yeah.
So my first thought when you said
Shane Spencer.
Oh, wow.
Shane Spencer.
I had 2 names, Mikey. I had 2 names, Mikey. One was Shane Spencer. One was Shelley Duncan. And I actually have a third Yankee.
I have a better one. Go.
Friend of the program, Jabba Chamberlain, short stint Hall of Fame.
You're right. Yes. Former friend of the program. I mean, he's still friends with me. He just doesn't come on the program.
Wow.
Does Ray Allen for the Miami Heat, is that short stint Hall of Fame or is that moment Hall of Fame?
How long was it?
2 years, 2 seasons.
Is Ray Allen a Hall of Famer?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, he should be. I mean, everyone gets into that Hall of Fame.
So if you make that hall or your sports hall.
You can't be on both.
You can't be on both.
You can't be in both.
Got it.
Yeah.
Right.
Can't be in
But
both.
there is a Moments Hall of Fame, and he's in the Moments Hall of Fame.
Mm-hmm.
There is a moment Hall of Fame, a short stint Hall of Fame, and then the actual Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Right.
Well,
so
the
you
short
cannot
stint
be in
Hall
the
of
short
Fame-
stint. Wait, is it? You can't be in the short stint Hall of Fame and the regular Hall of Fame? That's you
So
can't.
that eliminates Carmelo then. He's in the regular Hall of Fame multiple times. He's in there for the Redeem Team. He's in there for his NBA career.
No, I'm good with him being in the regular Hall of Fame. He should not be in the short stint Hall of Fame.
So does that mean he? Let's just land the plane here because Mikey was so cleverly flying the plane earlier. It's okay for Carmelo Anthony to have his number 15 retired by the Denver Nuggets, the Rich Creamy Nougats, and leave the 7 available for the Knicks, no retirement, because he's going to be in the Hall of Fame, and most of his Hall of Fame memories will be coming from his time with the Knicks. Is that fair enough?
Yeah, I think Carmelo should say, "I don't deserve this." Yep.
All right. He will never say that.
When you enter the short stint
would.
Hall of Fame, when you enter the short stint Hall of Fame, you get a cup of coffee because all these people had a cup of coffee in their sport.
I thought you had to
Wait,
walk
that's the cup of
down,
coffee Hall.
crouch so you look a little shorter.
That's a different Hall of Fame.
That's a different
Cup
Hall
of
Fame.
coffee Hall of Fame.
No. Cup of Coffee Hall of Fame and Short Stint Hall of Fame have to be united. They have to merge.
I mean, listen, you can have it as a sector, right? Like it's you.
It's a wing.
Yeah,
a wing.
you walk into the short stint Hall of Fame.
Okay.
Let's go check out the cup of coffee wing.
Different times, right? Cup of coffee is like when you walk in, right? The cup of coffee wing. And so the longer the period that they had while still remaining a short stint, the deeper into the Hall of Fame you go. That's perfect. So they're definitely merged. It's just a segment of the stint.
It gets smaller and
Hall of
smaller and smaller until you enter the one day Hall of Fame.